edition of Clan Chat. Aaron Murphy, and it's always nicer to have the Clan Chat in person and in the flesh. Cody Sol, defenseman for the Glasgow Clan, and I guess, Cody, the first thing is, how's it been? It's been a bit of a whirlwind, settling in nice here on induction day.
Yeah, so we get to see all the guys the last couple of days coming in, so it's nice to see your teammates and the faces. You see all the signings and you see the guys, and you do your research, your league prospects, and check them out. But it's nice to put some faces to the names, and you get to know the guys pretty well. And so far, got a tight knit group, and I'm looking forward to a good season. You know, obviously there's a lot of changes around here, and after being away for one season in Glasgow, it's an awesome city, and I'm excited to be back.
There's been a golf day, an induction day. There's been some music. It's been a whirlwind few days. But I guess the next question, and a lot of the Purple Army want to know, like, you had a season here, you go away, you had a great season last year. So why come back now? What's the decision-making process for Cody Sol?
It was, one thing is my mom, she was supposed to come back, and she couldn't fly she had to get sickness, and it wasn't during the COVID, it wasn't because of COVID, it was just had a little sickness, and she's all good, and it was just a fluke thing. And I know they were looking forward to come and see me here, and it was a tough year, especially my first year in Europe. They weren't able to make it, and then Dice is a really good buddy of mine, and also the people that run this team with Jerry and Courtney and Christine and all them. They do a lot of good work here, and you could see there's a lot of positive attitudes. They want the team to be successful here, and I want to be part of that. To just have a new step forward for this team. And next, this city's amazing. It's one of the top places in the UK to live, I believe, and just to come back here, and I'm excited to be back.
You and I spoke a little bit. You were in Ontario. I think I interrupted. You were on the way to see Mumford & Sons, and you got me on the phone going, I'm on my way to a gig. But like when we talked this summer and we kind of said, let's go down this road, you were excited, and you kind of alluded to that. Like the city is great. But now with new ownership and stuff like that, and also even in induction day today, there seems to be a buzz about this group.
Yeah, there is a buzz. The ownership is huge. You know, there's obviously been some tough times here for the Glasgow Clan, and obviously the Purple Army, for them especially, they've battled through a lot of things recently, and for them, you can see the positive feedback on Instagram and Facebook. These fans they're devoted to their team here, and it's awesome to see that. And it's a lively city. Like I love live music. I love to go out and have a good time with my teammates, but even the Hydro said they got tons of good music here, a lot of good artists coming through here, and I have buddies back home. This city's on their map for bucket list to see too, so have some friends and family come visit me, so that's one of the reasons I came here.
Jason Morgan and I had a lot of talks. He was probably sick of me talking about the decor, talking about all the different variables. Your name came up, and I was like, that's great, because he's on my list too. And it's neat when you kind of what's the old saying, I love it when a plan comes together. And I spoke to your agent when I was in Toronto, and it all sort of came together fairly quickly. But is that because you're also familiar with the possibilities here and what could happen with the right roster?
Yeah, for sure. You know, I had a lot of good talks with you and also with Morgie, and it's just, you can feel that vibe when you talk to someone on the phone, right? They're not just telling you a tale or not doing any whispers in the wind. It's just, you can tell it's real. It's a real conversation, and that was a big draw to come back here. And yeah, you start looking at the players that already signed and then players signed after me. I was like, it's a good squad. And you look at all the guys' history, and guys that played a lot of veteran experience on this team, and I think that's big for league, especially with the travel and there's some back-to-back nights, and guys know how to do that, especially playing in North America. There's some grind days, but to have that team come here, and I think we can have a really good chance to do something here.
Training camp beginning in earnest. We've got exhibition games against Cardiff and Belfast, two of the best teams over the last few years in the Elite League as far as trophy tallies and whatnot. And so you're looking forward to getting on the ice with this new squad and testing things out, testing systems out against two of the sort of marquee clubs, if you will.
Yeah, so they've been top teams in this league for years to come and for years past, and I'm sure in the years to come they always draw well. So, and there's no doubt that Glasgow can be a competitive team. It has all the right pieces here. I think it's just getting the mindset. Winning is a mentality, and I think with the right people put in place, the mentality is going to start growing here. And winning, it's addictive, and it's contagious too, right? Once you start getting that feel of winning, and guys, you don't need the best players on the team. It's what I say, as long as you play, like it's a locker room that wins games. You might have the best team on paper, or you might not have the best team at all, but if you have the guys in the locker room that truly believe in something, I think that's what's going to happen here.
I've been lucky to be around a lot of groups, whether it's the SHL or the EIHL or even in Olympic competitions. This right away, and it's not just lip service, this seems like a tight-knit group already, and I mean we've had guys arriving for the last week or so it's exciting times. Excited to see you back in purple. Thanks for taking the time to join us on Clan Chat, and best of luck for this season.
I appreciate it. Can't wait to get things started.